having a look at some tech-free questions from the 2021 Maths Methods external paper. So I'm looking at question 11 here. We have got our y equals e to the x plus 1 all raised to a power of 3, and we're finding the derivative of that. So we know we're going to use the chain rule. So I like to write my y equals u to the power of 3. And then over to the side, I write what my u is equal to, which is e to the x plus 1. I can then write what my du on dx is, which will be e to the x. And then over here, I like to write what dy on du is, so that will be my 3u squared. And then I bring those two parts together. So I write my dy on dx is equal to dy on du times du on dx. So that's going to equal my 3u squared, and I'm multiplying that by e to the x. And then I will put that u back in, which is the e to the x plus 1. It's squared, and we're multiplying by e to the x. I then want to finally simplify that and write my 3 e to the x out the front, and then in the bracket e to the x plus 1 being raised to a power of 2. Now I do find this spacing a little bit constricting for me. I wasn't able to fit it in very well, but I like to set my chain rule out really thoroughly. In the second one, we've got a quotient rule question. So we've got a function on top of another function. So I'm going to write my u on v there, and then I can write over to the side my u is equal to sine x. So that means my u dash is going to be cos x. My v is equal to x squared, so my v dash is going to equal 2x. I can then write my rule, which is that y dash is equal to u dash v minus v dash u over v squared. And then I'm putting those back in. So I've got my cos x, and I'm multiplying that by x squared. And then I'm taking away from that my v dash times u, which is my 2x multiplied by sine x. And then on the bottom, I've got v squared. Now my v is x squared, so I am squaring that. So on the top, I'm going to put that x squared out the front of my cos x. I just like to see it that way better. And then on the bottom, I've got my x to the power of 4. I notice that I've got a common factor of x here, so I can take that out the front. And on the bottom, I've got my x to the power of 4, so I can cancel that out and make it x to the power of 3 there. And that leaves me with x cos x minus 2 sine x on the top. And on the bottom, I have my x to the power of 3.